It was a moment of raw vulnerability on Loose Women that left many viewers heartbroken. Davina McCall, a familiar face on British television, appeared on the show with tears in her eyes, sharing a health update that none of us expected. What began as the usual promotion of her work turned into something much more intimate, a confession of fear, pain, and survival. After undergoing brain surgery for a benign tumour, McCall revealed how much she has lost, what she still fights for, and how deeply, in her own words, she wants to stop crying. This isn't just a story of illness, it's a story of trauma, love, family, and the will to move on. Who is Davina McCall? Davina Lucy Pascal McCall was born on the 16th of October, 1967 in Wimbledon, London, making her 57 years old in 2025. Her early life was marked by upheaval. Her parents divorced when she was young, and she was largely raised by her grandparents before later moving in with her father and stepmother. Her mother battled alcoholism, something that shaped Davina's childhood profoundly. Despite the challenges, Davina carved out a glittering career. She rose to fame in the 1990s as a presenter on MTV Europe before becoming a household name as the host of Big Brother from 2000 to 2010. She has since fronted numerous hit shows, including The £1 Million Drop, Long Lost Family, The Jump, The Masked Singer, and This Time Next Year. Known for her charisma, energy, and warmth, she has become one of the UK's most recognisable broadcasters, earning an MBE for her services to television. Debut to Loose Women. While Davina is not a permanent panellist on Loose Women, she has made several guest appearances over the years. One of her most talked about segments was during Menopause Week in 2020, where she candidly discussed her struggles with perimenopause and the confusion and shame she initially felt. Her honesty struck a chord with viewers and helped break taboos around menopause on daytime TV. Now, her appearances on the show are often tied to major personal milestones or projects, offering audiences glimpses into the more vulnerable side of her life. Personal life. Davina McCall's personal life has been as eventful as her career, filled with both joy and heartbreak. She was first married to Andrew Leggate in 1997, though their union was short-lived, and they divorced in 1999. In 2000, she married television presenter Matthew Robertson in a grand ceremony at Eastnor Castle in Herefordshire. The couple built a family together and welcomed 3 children, daughters Holly and Tilly, and a son named Chester. For many years, they appeared to be the picture of stability, but in 2017, Davina and Matthew announced their separation after 17 years of marriage. The divorce marked a painful chapter in her life, but she eventually found love again with hairdresser Michael Douglas, a longtime friend who had worked with her professionally during her Big Brother days. Their relationship blossomed quietly over the years, and they have been publicly together since around 2019. Just recently, Davina confirmed that she and Michael are now engaged after he proposed during the summer, marking a bright new beginning after years of personal upheaval. Health battle. Davina's health journey has been both harrowing and inspiring, marked by resilience in the face of life-threatening fear. In her early adulthood, she battled heroin addiction, a struggle she has spoken about candidly, describing how close it came to destroying her life before she sought help and turned things around in her mid-20s. In her 40s, she faced another challenge when she began experiencing intense perimenopausal symptoms, including night sweats, brain fog, and anxiety, which left her feeling ashamed and disoriented. This prompted her to become a vocal advocate for menopause awareness, writing books and documentaries that encouraged women to seek help and speak openly about their experiences. But nothing could have prepared her for what came in 2024. After agreeing to a health scan offered through her work on menopause education, Davina was stunned to learn that she had a benign brain tumour, a rare colloid cyst lodged deep within her brain. The cyst measured around 14 mm, considered large for its location, and although not cancerous, it carried the risk of blocking cerebrospinal fluid and causing sudden death. After consulting with neurosurgeons, she made the terrifying decision to undergo brain surgery. On the 15th of November, 2024, she underwent a craniotomy to remove the cyst. The operation was complex and risky, but it was successful, and she spent days in intensive care before slowly regaining her strength at home. Her recovery was difficult. She battled fatigue and struggled with short-term memory issues, describing the early weeks after surgery as a blur. Yet, with the unwavering support of her partner Michael Douglas, she gradually regained her vitality. By April 2025, a follow-up MRI scan showed she was completely clear of the tumor, bringing an emotional wave of relief. Still, the trauma lingers. On Loose Women, Davina revealed that even a year later, she finds herself crying whenever she talks about the experience, describing it as deeply traumatic but also transformative. She said she now sees everyday things like drinking morning coffee as precious gifts and hopes to finally put the ordeal behind her. Her honesty has inspired countless fans, proving that strength isn't about never breaking down, it's about finding the courage to rise again after you do. Davina McCall's appearance on Loose Women was more than just another celebrity interview. It was a window into the soul of a woman who has faced down fear, trauma, and heartbreak, and come out the other side determined to live with gratitude. Her story is a powerful reminder that even in the darkest chapters, hope can still break through. And for Davina, that hope now shines brighter than ever.